almost forgot to get the hood. I-4, 2024 I-4, 2024 BMW I-4. Brand new car. It's gonna get a wash. After I clean the rims and do the door jambs, it's gonna get a regular wash. Then I'm gonna get an Iron DeCon Chemical wash. I'm gonna clay bar it. And then treat the leather, do the fabrics. Then I'm gonna get a paint enhancement. (2024) BMW i4 M50. I'm wrong. 2024 BMW i4 M50. Grand Coupe sitting on 19-inch wheel. Price $77,545. Definitely gonna have to hit these door jambs real lightly because they're dirty. Once I get around to the front of the car, I'm gonna show y'all viewers what I won't use. I've been using my own special blend of paint enhancement. I think this is probably the third year. What I won't use is this liquid blue chemical stuff for wax. I won't use this. They call it all surface. I won't use that. Got some issues I gotta fix. We got some gasoline transportation grease on it. Right here, too. And I see that I still got, yeah, that's on pretty heavy. I'm probably going to have to bust that out. What about here? That ain't bad, but this here, I'm going to have to buff it, get it out. Still got bugs here. There. Buff the back end, back of the trunk, this part here. Let's see if I see any there. Okay, I'm gonna stop for a minute and show you what I'm talking about. All right, viewers, what I have here is this 2024 i4 M50 2024 black BMW i4 M50 on 19-inch wheels. Now this vehicle got some places I'm gonna have to do a DA cut on or paint correction. Brand new DA pad. Got my heavy cutting cream right here. But before I do that, I'm gonna tape up the pillar right here. I need to run some tape right here too because I got a buff in this area. Like I said earlier, I got I had bird stains on the rear windshield, the top part of the hatchback, and then underneath it and on the top part of the bumper, back bumper or rear bumper. Some I was able to get off with the bug removable chemicals. For the windshield, I was able to use glass cleaner and a razor blade. Now, if I didn't feel comfortable using a razor blade, I could have used steel wool. But I was able to get it off with the razor blade because I felt comfortable using the razor blade. I'm about to buff on this pillar too. As well. So I feel scratch on the pillar. These cars not sold, so it makes it a lot car. I need to take around this area. Matter of fact, when I start, I'm gonna start right here. So I'm gonna bring the camera closer. I start right here, and I'm gonna get the DA cut out of the way first. Then I'll go back over it with some paint enhancement. But I want to do this first. All right, I'm putting tape here because I don't want to get no compound inside the door handles. That could be difficult to get out, and I'm definitely not prepping this car again. So since I don't want to prep this car again, and I don't want to get compound up in here, the best thing for me to do is take this area up. That way I can do my buffing on it without getting any compound in those areas, and that way I ain't got to worry about spend extra time to get it out. I guess I shouldn't say worry because I've been doing it so long I very seldom get worried on how to fix something. Some of the stuff you have to fix is time consuming. So to cut down on spending my time on time consuming issues that I created, I try not to create it. Okay, that's fine right there. All right, I got all this stuff and round up in here I got a buff. To play it safe, I'm gonna move this tape off, and I'm gonna open this door like this. And I'm gonna do something I don't usually do. I'm gonna run me a strip of tape on the inside. That way I won't have to worry about take extra time getting the compound out of the jangle. Okay. Like that. There we go. Then I'm gonna put this back here. Now, don't get me wrong. If I don't have any tape available, I will do all this without tape, and I just have to clean up the mess I make while buffing it with the DA cutting pad and heavy duty cutting cream. But I try to have everything I need to do a job and to make the job easier for me. I don't like going back over the same job because that's a loss of time. There's no more profit in it. So I try to correct the problem the first time. All right. I'm gonna get my DA buffer. Be right back. I'm gonna remove my newly used finishing pad. And I'm gonna put on my DA cutting pad. I gave this big a real good prep job, and so what don't come out, I just have to buff it out, because I'm very confident in the prep job that I gave this car. Some of the issues at hand I saw before I even started on this car, because I gave it a visual inspection. I'm lining my DA pad up. I forgot how much dust fly off of DA cutting pad the first time you use it. Retape it. I don't have to, but I'm going to, because the object is I don't want to get no compound inside the door handle. Got that transportation grease off of it. I got a spot down there I need to take care of it right quick. It's a lot more work than some of your viewers think, especially if you remember detailing cars. When I created this page, this YouTube channel, I had no intention of putting a lot of new BMWs on it because I've had too many people make the suggestion that, or comment, however you want to look at it, that a new car don't need much. So I was like, I don't want to put nothing on the page that they're going to think I ain't really. They automatically got all my viewers thinking that it's nothing to what I'm doing when I work on these new cars. But then the more I start running to new cars with problems, and I had to fix the problem, I start adding a little bit more new cars to the equation. All right. Okay. It's time for me to get ready and start on the trunk. Okay, I'm going to stop for a minute and reset the tripod towards the trunk area. All right, I covered this up. Make sure I don't get no compound in the cracks. Same thing about the big BMW emblem and the M550 emblem. I covered it up. Now the back windshield got a whole lot of bird stains on it. I thought I got it off, but I didn't, so I'm going to go back over it, get it off. Before I start on that area, I want to go back to the floor. I almost forgot to remove the scratch on the floor. Pillow done. Now I'm coming right here. Good as picture how these cars gonna look when they start coming in the spring and summer. All right, Bills, it's time for me to take off my DA cutting pad. I done already twitched creams. I got rid of my heavy cutting cream. I substituted it with my paint enhancement. I just got to put my finishing pad on, what some would call polishing pad. I'll be ready to start polishing this car. I took care of all the areas that I saw needing buffing with the DA cutting pad and heavy cutting cream. If I come across anything else, I'm going to have to come back and fix it. But for what all I saw before I washed it and after I washed it, I think I got all the necessary cutting, buffing out the scratches and what bird stains was left like a shadow in the back on the top bumper and under the hatchback lid. See y'all see what I'm doing. Here we go. I'd like to thank those that have subscribed to my channels. I would really like if y'all tell y'all friends. And I got about 360 videos on my YouTube page, and I'm gonna constantly add more videos. I'm still working full time, so my work schedule is Thursday through Monday. Within that time frame, I'm gonna post on an average one video a day, and sometimes I might even do two, especially when the spring and summer come in. I'll be doing various side jobs, because some of them, the employees work here, mainly in the sales department and several techs. They don't all drive BMW, just most of them. So during that time, I'll be doing some salesman cars, I'll be doing some technician cars, and I still have some customers cars that I've done for the last 15 years, customers that I met at several different dealerships. And if their schedule work with my schedule, then I try to make it work. If not, until I start working 4 days a week, like 14, and have 3 days off, I'm gonna have to cut back on some of the customers that can't bring their car to the dealership and drop it off and pick it up the next day. I have to work them into like a mobile situation, and I got the mobile equipment together. I actually need to get a different kind of vehicle. But if you're talking about going to do any kind of exterior work, I got everything I need to be able to do that, right? But when you start talking about interior, that's when it gets tricky, because I hate to carry the heavy air compressor inside my small car. So I'm working on that. So as of right now, I'm staying pretty busy. I'm about as busy as a person want to be, especially considering I work 5 days for the BMW dealership. And then for those who want me to do any automotive detailing for them, they got to work with me where I can work it out. I will be able to do more as time go on, hopefully. But as of right now, that's what's going on. I'm gonna move the tripod closer to allow my viewers to watch while I hit the step out for a minute. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna lower the tripod down some because I'm about to buff the bottom of the car. That way y'all can see me do the lower part. And after I do that, I'm gonna stop recording and show y'all the finish result. I'm gonna start right here, turn it around. I might even show y'all me working on the front grill, the lower part of the bumper before I stop. I find it surprising how a lot of the younger generational detailers would say how they want to emanate me. I watch them work, and by watching them work, I realized they can't emanate me because they're not willing to do what I do. A lot of them get into detail, maybe because they like cars, but most of all, they get into it for the money. Everything they do is based on how fast they can make money. As far as they're concerned, it's more about how fast they can make money than quality of work or trying to learn the trade first. Learn the trade first, learn the do's and don'ts, learn what speed you need to go at that's comfortable with you, that's going to allow you to do an efficient job. And from there, then you know how much work you could do within that day. If you get, I honestly feel this way. If you get into detail for the money and not for the love of it, and you go fast to try to nail cars out or knock them out like being a baseball player at the bat, baseball player at the base, and the pitcher's pitching, and instead of you trying to just hit the ball outfield somewhere, you trying to load the bases up and hit a home run, you know, and that way you could do more. I don't know if I'm explaining that right, but I got into it for the love of the detail. Here's a story that I don't tell too many people. I was hanging out with one of my friends. He had this dark green LTD. I think it was a 70 or 71 or something. It was 4-door and it had a 429 motor in it. His paint was dull. This was before I bought my first buffer. This had to be the earlier part of 1979. And he said, hey man, I want you to go somewhere with me. I'm gonna get my car polished up. And I thought we was going to the car wash. Instead, we went to this shop. And this guy buffed out his car. The guy did a great job, right? It looked so good to where you could actually see yourself in it. And at first, when he took the car down, the car didn't have no kind of shine. I thought the paint was actually bad on the car. This guy used some old school turtle wax in the can, compound. And he buffed the car out, and then after that, he used some kind of can wax made by turtle wax, and he gave it a second coat. Now this car was base enamel paint. It was before clear coat, and it blew my mind away. But what also blew my mind away, almost more than the shine that he gave my friend's car when he buffed the exterior, because he buffed it one time using a wool pad, a buffer, and some heavy duty turtle wax compound. So when he went over the second time, that made the second step. I didn't know the detail, I didn't know the exterior buffing steps at the time, right? But I noticed he worked on his car, he buffed his car twice. So I did know that. But if I'm not mistaken, he charged my friend about $65. At that point, I looked at how long this guy worked on my friend's car, just doing the outside, because we ran the car up to the self-serve car wash and we watched it together. And he shined his tires, and that's when he told me, I want you to roll with me. I'm gonna go take my car to get it polished, right? And I didn't understand exactly what he was talking about when he said polished, right? I was told after we got there, or I overheard them talking, and the guy was saying, man, you can wash your car real good. And it made it easier for me to be able to buff your car out. And that's when it added up to why my friend was washing his car. He was washing his car because the guy at the shop told him to wash it up before he bringed it. I just wanted to share that story with y'all. Okay, I'm gonna go up here, then I'm gonna go and I'm gonna stop for a minute, set up to do the front grill part, lower grill part in the bumper, and then I'm gonna record that, then I'm gonna stop recording. Bring that there. Okay, I'll give you finished results when I'm through. This is EJ signing off. Peace. Viewers, I probably have approximately 4 hours, close to 5 hours in this one car. I thought I saw all the bug stains that was on this car. Brand new car, 2024 i4 M50. I thought I saw all the bug stains, and when I was prepping it in the wash bay, I thought I got all the bug stains. But as me going around this car, taking the buffing it and taking the paint enhancement off, I realized that I missed areas that I thought came out when I was buffing it didn't come out. So I had to keep on going back and fixing the exterior on the car. Now I underestimated how long this car was gonna take me. I felt with it having the bugs, all the bugs that had on it, right along with it being black and dirty, it would have took me 3 hours. I would have even said 4. Well, man, this car basically got almost 5 hours tied into it. The car paid for itself. So I'll say that I broke even on this car. There's other cars I could have done out there that was lighter color that I could have been done with and probably be on my second car right now. Now, in between that, I did deliveries. So it ain't like I just worked on this one car. I did work on other cars. And I think I probably did about 5 deliveries so far. So my whole day wasn't spent on one car. But I definitely underestimated how long this car was gonna take me, and this car could have easily taken me this long, and if I wasn't able to multitask, I wouldn't have got anything else done. It'd have just been this one car. You know, I think a lot of automotive detailers take for granted how experience plays a big part of what we do. You know, it's problems that you encounter from doing a job that's repetitious. I hope I'm saying that right. Or I would say the same job over and over again, to where when you come across certain problems, you recognize it, and it puts you in a better predicament to be able to correct the problems. It's not too much that's happening now with these cars that's I haven't encountered, especially since I've been at BMW dealership, which would be 6 years next month. It ain't too much I haven't already encountered with these cars. But wow, I want to get another dark car tomorrow. Not if I don't have to, and I'm definitely gonna have to look a lot harder now for a person that was trying to learn certain things, or how to perform a bug removal on a dark car and get it to look like this car looking right now, which is a mirror. You can see my image, and behind me is an X5. So the car turned out pretty damn good. Just the length of time that it took me to do it. I'm gonna do these windows on this car, and then I'm gonna go outside and get me a lot lighter exterior car, and might not be able to finish it today, but at least I'm gonna have it inside and do some work on it. This is EJ signing out. Peace.